yes, I know. Another video on Disney's biggest fuck-up. The Star Wars sequels. Yeah, well, here's another one just to remind you that, yes, they're still bollocks. Shit on the Ewoks! As a fan of the original Star Wars trilogy, and guess what? The prequels, especially Revenge of the Sith, fucking love that movie. And also someone who enjoyed The Force Awakens, I never foresaw the colossal fuck-up that was Rian Fatshit Johnson's The Last Jedi, and J.J. Abrams' poor attempt to ignore that gigantuous fuck-up. But neither of them were the true destroyer of Star Wars, and no, it wasn't George Lucas with the prequels either. Instead, it was Kathleen Cuntface Kennedy's. She also resembles a hairy bollock. So grab your popcorn or your booze, and let's tear these fucking sequels apart. Force Awakens. Let's do this quick. A movie I loved when it came out, however, since then I'm not as fond of it as I was walking out of the theatre back in 2015. It plays it safe, relying on nostalgia and making an effort to blind me of the truth, that it's just a copy and paste of A New Hope, except it's a little meh. Although, I'll admit, I was intrigued and desperate to see the sequel. What will happen next? Who is the mysterious Snoke? What is Rey's true identity? And what will Luke Skywalker do now? It's a shame I'll never see that true sequel to Force Awakens. For some stupid reason, Disney or whatever decided to say goodbye to Abrams and call in the Fat Man instead. This turd was set to write and direct Episode 8. All on his own with all the freedom he wanted. Whose fucking idea was that?
You know, I think he's done an exceptional job of taking these new characters and some of the legacy characters and moving us to this next place.
I find this a little unfair. When you Google bad writers, you see the picture of the writers to Game of Thrones, D&D as they've been known as, and as we all know, the ending to Game of Thrones was unsatisfactory. I find that's incorrect. No, not the ending, the part about the bad writers. I think the appropriate image we should see when you Google bad writers is this flying fuck nugget. It's as if he grabbed the original trilogy and shoved it up his bum and squeezed it until that constipation hit him like shit hits the fan. Little disclaimer, the ending to Game of Thrones was no way near as bad as this.
Rey Skywalker.
I've never heard anything so disgusting in all my life!
I wanted The Last Jedi to be good. I was expecting to be blown out of my mind in the theatre. And guess what? I fucking wasn't. The movie takes off straight after Force Awakens, which I didn't like, as it makes the opening crawl pointless. And anyway, I didn't bother to read the opening crawl, cause someone forgot to switch off the fucking lights in the screening room! So I got a little distracted. But, now that I think about it, maybe they were trying to tell me something. Well, where do I begin with these flaws? Skywalker is out of character, too much of this comedic crap, and the fucking casino plot. And Rose was an annoying bitch. But hey, one good thing at least. Adrian Edmondson made an appearance. Fucking love the young ones and bottom. It reminds me that I could be watching something good. Instead, I'm watching this diarrhea abomination, this twat cooked up. Stupid ass bollock.
Bollock bastard! Nipple wank turd!
Leia did a Superman at one point. Seriously, people were laughing in the theatre at that. No joke. When that scene came on, if people couldn't control the laughter in the screen you attended, let me know. But if you were smart enough not to see this in theatres, then well, good on you, you lucky bastards. Luke Skywalker may be the only reason to watch this movie. That's the only part that's even remotely interesting. The rest is just a shitty chase movie that should have ended in the first 5 minutes. Why did you write such filth, you fat git? Shit on the Ewoks! Why does Holdo Dildo, or whatever the fuck she's called, not tell Poe about the secret resistance plan? Why? No reason. Actually, there is a reason. It's called shitty writing. You gave Snoke the Darth Maul treatment and left us knowing fuck all about him. We will never know who Snoke really was. No, not the Emperor's clones. But before Last Jedi, Abrams apparently already wrote his episode 8. I really wanted to see that. Maybe Rey would have been developed better instead of becoming more of a Mary Sue. Maybe Finn would get an arc instead of spending the other movie shouting. There's plenty of flaws. 1. The fucking casino plot. 2. Why did you waste the opportunity to make Captain Phasma an interesting side antagonist? Instead, she gets barely any screen time and you kill her off. The end. 3. The fucking casino plot. 4. Why did you massacre Luke? Not only you killed him, but you spent the whole movie killing him. Slowly leaving us with fucking Rey. Fuck's sake. Oh yeah, and what was that other thing again? Oh yeah, the fucking casino plot! For me, it's the worst Star Wars movie. If you happen to find a copy of this movie, do yourself a good deed and eat lots and lots of curry so you could take a big slimy shit all over it and tweet it to Rian Johnson so he can cry about it on Twitter like a baby. Shit on the Ewoks! Last Jedi was so disappointing. I wasn't expecting much from Solo. I expected that to suck. Somehow, I was satisfied when I saw it. Mainly because I was expecting Last Jedi to be amazing, and when the shit is given to you, yes, it stinks, which of course leaves you unsatisfied. But Solo, I didn't expect anything, so in general I walked out of the theatre in a good mood. I don't love the movie, but I don't hate it either. It was just better than I anticipated it to be. After Last Jedi, I felt hopeless with these movies. I wasn't expecting much from episode 9. Although I was glad that Rian Fatman Johnson was history and Abrams had returned to clean up his shit stain that he left on the floor. I imagine that was the writing process for Rise of Skywalker. Abrams thought, fuck it, bring on the Senate. The only good thing about this film.
I think The Rise of Skywalker, it doesn't answer anything.
Piss off!
As flaws, I'll be explaining them until summer 2077. The dead speak? For fuck's sake! Old Palps is revealed in the opening crawl. Well, technically the cheap-looking poster already revealed it, but it seems out of place in the crawl. It would be like if the opening to Empire was like, Darth Vader is Luke's papa now, and the evil Emperor Palpatine also has no balls. Apparently Palps let out a broadcast to reveal he's alive. But we don't hear it. Instead, we get this lazy line.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
However, if you were an annoying 10-year-old who plays Fortnite 24/7, you could hear it.
At last the work of generations is complete.
Fucking Fortnite! Are you fucking joking? For fuck's sake! Shit on an Ewok! Shit on Jabba's greasy cunt! I know Johnson made some shite decisions, but this is a far cry. It's awful! Not all of us play Fortnite because we have brains. So show the fucking broadcast in the actual motherfucking movie! Or at least broadcast it on Battlefront. You know, an actual Star Wars video game. Shit on the Ewoks! The movie itself opens with the best sequel character, Kylo Ren, paying a visit to the Senate. Oh, what's that? How did Palpatine survive Return of the Jedi? How could he even possibly survive that? Well, I do have good news for you. I have the answer. I can show you exactly how Emperor Palpatine survived.
Put me down! Down! Think, Palpatine! How do they do this in the movies? Oh yeah! Point break, bitches!
And if you're wondering why he made a bunch of pickled Snokes, I have the answer to that too. Can you guess it? It's shitty writing. Or if you're looking for a reason within the Star Wars universe, well, there ain't one. Tough shit. Palps rises a dozen planet-killing Star Destroyers. Come on, this just raises even more questions. The movie raises more hell than Pinhead by this point. How did Palpatine build all these Star Destroyers? And why were they buried there for fuck knows how long? Where did he get the people to build and pilot the things? Speaking of, each ship probably has hundreds, thousands of people within each one. So did they just wait around in the Star Destroyer for years until Palpatine gave the order? Talk about fucking lockdown! They must have been bored. Maybe the isolation grew them insane and they all forgot to wipe their own asses at some point. Much like another person involved with Star Wars. You think he would have unleashed these planet killers in Force Awakens, then this trilogy would already be over. Fuck's sake. Can it get any worse? Oh shit, the dog. God, her plot armor is about as thick as my hardened cock. Sorry. We all know the faults with Rey. Overpowered and flawless. I assume it was due to Face's feminism traits. Ugh. Rey has gathered info on the MacGuffin Sith Finder thing from those Jedi texts. Wait, didn't they get destroyed in The Last Jedi? Alright, yeah, fuck The Last Jedi. They travel to a desert planet. Not Tatooine or Jakku. How many fucking desert planets are there? Actually, it would make sense if Darth Vader came back instead of Palpatine with a dozen planet-killing Star Destroyers, so he could eliminate every drop of sand in the galaxy. I would have paid to see that. Wait a minute. What happened to poor Rose? Oh, she's not Abrams material. The Knights of Ren. They were nobody. Fuck off. Rey has a Force version of the Skype call with the use of her new Force powers. You know, if Johnson was still riding, he'd be making shit float by this point. Babu Fuck is a comic relief. Voiced by Moaning Myrtle, if you wanted to know. I don't care about this little turd. Don't give a shit about the hairdryer thing either. Nah, when it comes to the little Star Wars comic relief thingies, Lando's driver was the coolest little fucker in this one.
You need a Tobias. Okay.
How'd you find us?
Oh, they fly now!
They fly now?
They fly now!
They fly now? They've been flying since the beginning, you know. Fucking TIE fighters and shit. Ah, for fuck's sake. Some bad bits of dialogue later, they fall in quicksand and die. Nah, sadly that's not the case. We still got quite a bit to go. Abrams decides to give us the Star Wars version of a graboid, but I do like the animatronic here. Other movies need to take notes, especially monster/creature movies. Tremors is fucking classic. Rey self-heals the graboid, the best thing she ever did. Rey backflips Kylo's ship, no idea why he didn't shoot her, would have been fucking easier. And she kills Chewie. Nah, I'm just kidding. I mean, if you want to be killed off, I'm sure you wouldn't want it to be in the hands of Rey. They did try and dig in C-3PO's brain. Wait, I literally forgot he was in the film. Same with R2-D2. Now it's all about BB-8, a bollock with a motherboard.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
Friends? You barely know the fuckers. Meanwhile, on Kylo's Star Destroyer.
You have his power. You're his granddaughter. You are a Palpatine.
Yeah, I fucking know. It's obvious she's a Palpatine. Why else would the Senate be in this film? It really isn't a shock. Wait a minute. Are you saying that Palps stuck his wrinkly penis inside something down the line? Well, he is quite the charmer. Hux is a traitor and dies. Rey is a Palpatine and survives. Wait, Hux a spy? In Force Awakens, he was proper into being an evil leader of the First Order, Last Order, whatever. Now he's like, screw you guys, I'm going home. For fuck's sake. They used the MacGuffin dagger thingy to go to another planet. Why is a large chunk of the Death Star just sat there? It blew up, as into smithereen. Kapoosh! Nothing left. Ugh. The dagger pulls a thingy out so Abrams can copy a scene from the Goonies. True classic. Rey travels to the wreckage because she can drive any fucking vehicle. Fuck's sake. Then for an extra nostalgia boost, we are featured to a piece of soundtrack from the original Star Wars films. More specifically, the track that plays during Luke's last moment with Darth Vader. Rey then finds a secret room. Wait, what? This room was never there before? What the fuck? That room does not exist. I have footage in Lego Star Wars to prove it. It's not there. Shit on the Ewoks. Kylo and Rey go toe to toe for the 500th fucking time. I'm tired of this shit. Rey kills him with her Mary Sue-ness and then saves him and then fucks off. You could have stayed. He's Ben Solo now. They managed to squeeze in Harrison Ford one last time as he left Star Wars to do a Blade Runner sequel. Classics. Rey's pissed and burns Kylo's ship. No idea how she was planning to get off the planet. Then again, with her plot armor and Mary Sue traits, she'll end up force teleporting herself. Fuck's sake. Instead, she throws Anakin's saber into the fire. At least it could share the same fate as its owner. But then...
A Jedi's weapon deserves more respect.
At least Abrams is still showing us how much shit the fat man got on the carpet. Rey brings the rebels resistance what the fuck ever, and they fight and die, while Rey confronts her grandpapa. Finn rides a bunch of alien horses on a Star Destroyer. Wait, didn't the fat man try and do something with horse thingies in the last one? Never mind. Meanwhile, Palps wants Rey to kill his wrinkly ass, so he can transfer his soul to her, but we got to hear that classic line again.
Do it!
You know what would have made this all better? Aside from kicking Kathleen face out of Lucasfilm, but what if Rey took Kylo's hand? That would have been a more satisfying ending to The Last Jedi, and making the setup to episode 9 more intriguing. Instead, she remains a goody boo, and the ending left me feeling like a bird just left a shit on my shoulder while I was sitting in the rain. I really wanted Rey to become the villain. Then Finn would be the hero force user and become Luke's Padawan. These were good opportunities. The Senate strikes back and wants Ben Solo and Rey's souls, and begins to suck their power from them. Now Palps can use his powers to pursue his greatest aspiration, becoming a dubstep artist. Rey is still alive, and all the dead Jedi suddenly begin speaking to her.
Lives in you.
The Force surrounds you, Rey.
Let it guide you.
Feel the Force.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Every Jedi who ever lived lives in you.
Wait, every Jedi lives in her. I don't think you want this fella living in you, love. He looks a bit like a penis. Wouldn't it be cool if the Jedi Force Ghost suddenly appeared with lightsabers and started fucking up shit? I know that's ripping off the ending to Return of the King, but this movie desperately needs a climatic send-off like that. Guess what? It doesn't fucking get it! Palp shoots the saber again and then dies. The end. Game over. That's how the Senate goes out. Wait, shouldn't he be able to possess Rey now? No? Okay. Actually, that would make a good ending if it was revealed at the very last shot. Rey's eyes turn red and it's revealed that Palpatine's soul survived, living in her. It's sequel bait, sure, but it's kind of better than what we got.
Rey Skywalker.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Rey died. Oh well, like it matters. Ben resurrects her, for fuck's sake. And then they kiss. Yeah, Rey, you know he's a mass murderer, killing his own father in front of you. Oh, fuck it, kiss the bastard anyway. I suppose she's attracted to murderers. Then he dies. Fuck's sake. Jabba the Hutt's shit is nicer to look at than this scene. Why kill him off? Darth Vader / Anakin died in the original, and Kylo is basically the equivalent in this trilogy. So why not do something different and keep him alive? For a film titled The Rise of Skywalker, there's no fucking Skywalkers left! Palpatine wins! Shit on an Ewok! Everyone celebrates and shit. The Ewoks did it better. Fun fact. There's also a lesbian kiss for some reason. Right. Lando looks like he's gonna bonk this chick in the Falcon, and Rey fucks off to Tatooine. No, Rey, no, not Sam. I don't think Anakin would appreciate that. Then, after that terrible final line,
Rey Skywalker.
I'm not watching the bloody good one! Bloody! I hate it!
the film ends. And Disney are apparently already working on the next trilogy, where no doubt Finn or Poe will settle down with Rey, and she'll squeeze out a child that will be evil, and start the second First Order Empire thingy again. What absolute shit! When it comes to this trilogy that was ruined by Kathleen face, there's nothing really memorable about it. Majority of the characters are cardboard cutouts. Kylo will definitely be the best thing about this trilogy, and Adam Driver gives a great performance. Some of the others, not so much. I know poor Daisy gets a lot of shite with the acting as well as the character. I wonder how the writing process for these fucking movies played out.
I will make Rey so powerful that everybody will love her. Allow me to help you out, Kathleen. I'll write a really shitty movie. And then Rey will still be super powerful. And then I'll kill Luke Skywalker so we can all focus on Rey. Isn't that a good idea? Oh, that's a lovely idea. We can totally do
Ryan Johnson, okay? Fuck your movie, okay? I'm gonna bring the Senate back, okay? Fuck you all, okay?
Yes, but my movie's the best Star Wars movie because my movie it had porgs. I put porgs in my movie, so my movie is better. And we got big titties. Everybody loves titties, especially alien titties. Ooh, lovely titties. Did you know, Kathleen, I was writing this movie while I was on the toilet having a big shit. It was a diarrhea too, and that's when I came up with the idea to kill Luke Skywalker. Oh, it was a big slimy. I got shit all over the toilet seat. I had to go through a whole batch of toilet paper.
I don't think these sequels are worthy of being canon with the rest of the franchise. Few may say the same about the prequels, but I don't mind them. I love Revenge of the Sith. That movie blew me away in the cinema, and it was the first of the prequels I saw. I know the first two prequels had some flaws, however, but these were George Lucas's flaws. And having someone like Ryan Fatman and his Dark Master Kathleen face rape the franchise to the point until it bleeds is just insulting. They probably play with each other's shit by this point. If only they took George's ideas, instead of rehashing the whole Empire shit again. Like, the prequels had clones, battle droids. Something different to fit with that trilogy. A different era. If the sequel did that, it could have been even better. And the original trilogy is just perfection. Right, I've had enough now. I need some goalies.
Point break, bitches!